Hello everyone, welcome to iPSunday, where you can enjoy and practice meditation weekly as a community and at the same time around the world. So, how are you? I hope you enjoy yourself practice meditation. So, before we going further, if you are regular, go ahead, leave the comment, your name, your local time, and the place where do you live. If you are new, don't be shy, you are still welcome. And leave the comment so that way we can get to know each other. Let's see who has joining us now. Wow, Miss Lilia, this is the first time. Welcome, and hopefully you still awake until the end. Today we have quite interesting wisdom to share. Miss Eileen too, 6 a.m. Well, thank you for your effort. I know it's early, but it's still better than 4 a.m., right? Miss Leanne, good to see you too from Wisconsin. GoodQandA as well. Mr. Shi, well, you're gonna have to work harder now, Mr. Shi, because now you are not the first anymore. Kathleen, good to see you as well. Kim Lin, well, thank you for joining us. Well, if you have not watching the last video from my own class, please go back and check. And if you miss a thing, well, let us know because we can, helping you finish the course. And Miss Helen, good to see you as well. And Tricia Cost, all right, good to see you, Pensacola. Well, welcome to iPSunday. I hope we're gonna have and enjoy our inner peace together this morning. Depend for me tonight. Miss Patty, good to see you as well. Did you apply for the level 2? If you don't, now there's still time. We still have one more week before we're gonna start our orientation and accepting application. But anyway, I'll open for the time. Maybe a little bit longer if you request so. Miss Kaylee, good to see you from UK. Welcome to iPSunday. I believe this is our first time. Hopefully, we're gonna have a good time together for our meditation this afternoon. Miss Irene, good to see you from Alabama. All right. Hopefully, you can join us too, Miss Irene, for our level 2. Application is open now. Anyway, while we are waiting, and now I think maybe it's a good time for me to start our wisdom. After the meditation, there will be meditation experience checking and announcement. So please stay tuned before you leave because we're gonna have some good news for everyone who are watching this too. Let's go back. Let's go back to our wisdom for today. Wisdom versus wealth. Many of us may have already know that wisdom is better than wealth, but I am not sure about now because people around the world, when they are working and working, they tend to believe that too, that if they have money, they can gain happiness. So today, there is also the discussion or the agreement between the wise together. What they see. One is an adult who believes that wealth has more valuable than wisdom, while the young child who everyone was praised that he is the wise, also believe that wisdom is more valuable than wealth. And that's today we're gonna listen to the discussion today. Are you ready, everyone? Not for meditation yet. After this, okay? Good morning, Miss Cordia and Mr. Mercedes, or Miss Mercedes as well. Mr. Go. All right. Well, everyone, it seems like the regular and the new are already joined. Well, hopefully, we're gonna have a good time, even though not many people watching, but still, we have good people. I'm good enough to have you guys joining us. Let's begin with our wisdom. Wisdom versus wealth, which is better? The argument starts by the king. In the past, long time ago. Hello, Miss Jessie. Long time ago. There was once the kingdom. The king who enjoyed his life having four sages. He has 5 sages, also called the wise men in his country, and he enjoyed listening to their teachings about the wisdom and experience they had learned and gained and shared with him. Thus today, he has asked them on the court too, and there were many people audiencing that as well. He asked them, which is better, A wise man without wealth, or wealthy man without wisdom. The elder wise man, a man who called himself sage or wise man, said first, he said, "Money is more important than wisdom, my lord. This is my vision. This is my understanding. Wealth is certainly better than wisdom. A wise man is useless without money. He will end up working for a wealthy man. A rich man without wisdom can always hire a man to advise him. Just like many people who are rich, a successful businessman. I remember one of the men who owned a big company, a giant corporation, said that he don't have to be smart. He can just use his money to hire smart people to work for him. This is the same concept under the sand like this guy having, because he believed that even though you are not smart, you are not a wise man, but you have money, you can use it for the wise people to work for you. Why the young boy said, "A man without wisdom is ignorant of truth of life. He looks at this world and not at the next, and he commits sinful acts. It is better to be a wise man without wealth than a wealthy man without wisdom." Why the young boy said, even though if you have wealth, but if you are not wise, you could spend it in the wrong way. Thus you could commit an evil action. Thus you would end up in hell. Why the adult wise man reply, "Hold on. We don't have to go that far about people. Let's look at the animal. In the forest, birds gather from all directions to the tree which has sweet fruit. In the world of men, crowds flocks to the rich man who has treasure and wealth. Even if one is with the great wisdom, but without rice or grain or money, his word has no weight among his kinfolk. Prosperity does not come to a man for his knowledge." In other words, even if you are wise, but your words has no weight among rich people. Rich people, when they have money, whatever they say, people follow and listen. That's the truth. You are a young child. You are just a child. What do you know? He taunted the young boy. But the young boy speak bravely without afraid or annoyed by his taunt. He replied, "When a fool receives his wealth, he is carried away by his good fortune. He exposed himself to temptations. Wealth without wisdom can cause one to misstep into the wrong path, leading to disaster. When struck by misfortune, he becomes stupefied and helpless." Said the boy still replied, stand on his ground, that wisdom is better than wealth, than the fool without wealth, because when a fool has his wealth, he can spend and do whatever he likes without considering what is good or what is evil. Thus, he fall into his temptation to do more evil act and cause harm to others and become disaster. That's the boy idea. Still, the elder man doesn't give up, and also he believed on his ground too. He said, "Let alone with the people. How about this analogy? All the various streams pour themselves into the Ganges. The Ganges is the river in India, very, very big river. They lose their names and kind. The Ganges fall into the sea is no longer be distinguished. The world is devoted to wealth." This is very true, because people around this time now believe that if they are rich, they can gain happiness. And so, even though you are famous, but once, just like you are a river, you come to the ocean who has greater wealth, you have no name. And thus people and everything around the world devoted to wealth. But the boy still stand on his ground. He said, No matter how mighty the ocean that keeps beating the shore can never pass over it. So it is the boasting of the wealthful. His prosperity cannot surpass the wise. The boy said, Master, you mentioned that the oceans keep beating the shore, but as you can see, the shore can never beat, the ocean can never beat or overcome the shore. Same thing, when tough time or difficult time come, he always looking for the wise for help. Still, I believe that the wise is more valuable than the fool. Then the king said, Well said, my boy. What do you have to say, master? Then the elder man said, in his um, in his belief, Hold on just a minute, young boy. You are just a child, you don't know anything. How about this reality? A wealthy man in high position may lack knowledge or good demeanor, but if he say anything to others, his word has weight among his kinfolk. Wisdom is useless without wealth. True, isn't it? Now many people, if you're looking at the news or on Facebook or anywhere on social media, many people who are celebrity, even though they are not wise, but whatever they say, people listen and pay attention, isn't it? All right, everyone. If you do, press like. You know. Anyway, when it's like this, the boy replied, "The wealthy fool who does thoughtless act and speak foolish words is devoid of a happy life, a happy afterlife. Lacking wisdom, a fool gains his wealth through immoral means. Upon that, he pays for it in hell." Now, as you may see here, the boy doesn't only look at the reality at the present, in the present, but he also look beyond the present, in the future or life after death. This means that even though you are rich and powerful or become celebrity in your town or in your social media, however you call them, the thing is that even if you are use your authority, use your power, use your fame or influence to do the evil act, still you will not be happy, and in the end, afterlife is still not happy. And so, with this word, the elder man began to realize of his mistake. Then, but still on his ground, he gone beyond going back. That's he used his show cue move to the boy on his debate. He said, "As you see, my lord," he said to the king, "we are 5 wise men, all waiting upon you with gesture of respect, and you are our lord and master. This is the living proof that wisdom is inferior, wealth is superior." Now, as you may see in here, everyone, he using the king as example, imply that the king may be stupid. but all of us wiser than you. We are still working under you. That's that was the man said. The boy said, "No, my lord. What you are doing with your wealth, hiring us to work for you, that's an act of a wise man to complete his task using his wisdom and using his wealth to make the task finished. But a rich man who speaks without wisdom, his words bring shame among his company. A poor man who speaks with wisdom, his words bring honor and respect among his company. The wealthy fool who cannot act on his own, who is dependent on the advice of the wise, is enslaved to the wise." In other words, whoever has more wisdom will be able to help the others. And those who fool, even though they have wealth and power, they still need to rely on the wisdom of a wise man who has no wealth. And thus, upon realizing their mistake in the agreement, the elder man unable to continue to debate anymore and give up with agreement on this debate. So in other words, he rests his case. And so this showing that now that everyone, even though opportunity, wealth, or fortune doesn't fall on those who has wisdom, but still those who has wisdom will find their way to use it to adapt and make their life be happy in this present and the next afterlife. And so, how do we gain wisdom? According to the Buddhist concept, there are 3 ways people can gain wisdom. I forgot to make this in PowerPoint, but anyway, you can just listen. The first one, you can gain wisdom through listening or reading, or go to class, go to study from the teacher or whoever is provide your knowledge. This is the first way where you can gain wisdom. Second, when you learn the wisdom or you learn the knowledge, you gain the wisdom through analyze, contemplate, or think or consider whether this is the fact or it's gonna be benefit to you or the others. When you are thinking like this, your knowledge, your wisdom begin to realize from your own experience, or when you do apply it into your life. This is how you gain the wisdom for the second part. But what about the third part? The Buddha himself and all the wise men consider this is the best and the purest kind of the wisdom one can gain, and that is through the practice of meditation. If you are realizing this now, you may find that whenever you are meditate, you're feeling good, you're feeling peace. When you're feeling good, you are adapt to more positive things, positive idea, more creative idea. And this is how we can gain the wisdom through the third kind, which is through meditation. Are you ready, everyone? We are about to start our meditation to gain our inner peace and inner wisdom now. If you do, go ahead, press ready. If you are not, well, check yourself 3 things. 1, do you need to call someone? If you do, now is the time. If you don't, put it in silent or turn it off so there won't be any disturbance in your inner peace time. Second, do you need to use toilet, restroom, bathroom, however you call in your country? If you don't, you are ready. If you do, now is the time. And last but not least, check in your room if there any noise or anything that could disturb your meditation. Now is the time. Well, now it's check. Well, it seems like everyone ready. While we are waiting for the others, allow me to introduce how to meditate properly for those who are new today. We have quite a new newcomer. I'm sorry. Take a look here. Oops, sorry. What we are practicing in the middle way meditation is the middle way meditation. We emphasize here 2 things, mindfulness and relaxation. If you have your own practice of meditation, go ahead. We also, welcome. But if you don't know how to meditate, here. Relaxation and mindfulness are what we're focusing on during the meditation from the beginning until the end. And your task is to maintain the balance, not to let them overlap each other. Too much mindfulness, you could feel uncomfortable. Too much relaxed, you could have wandering mind or falling asleep. You don't want that, right? So if you do have this, the solution is adjust your body. If you feel uncomfortable, adjust. Nobody gonna take a photo or video or filming you. So just relax, adjust if you feel uncomfortable or feeling pain on your back or your legs. Or if you feel having a lot of wandering thoughts, don't be afraid to just start it over by open your eyes. Our mind is quite wandering. When we close our eye, we keep thinking. But when we are open our eye, it stop thinking. So if you have a lot of thoughts, just open your eyes, it will stop. When you feel more calm down, no more thought, close your eyes again and begin. And once you gain your relaxation, my master say that maintain this. No matter the method we use to meditate, whichever we practice, the principle is being comfortable and relaxed must go together. And so by this, while you have maintained this well, the only thing that you need to do now, after you are able to maintain this relaxation and mindfulness, is to keep your focus inside your body, anywhere that you like. You can do so by the first method to help you maintain your focus is visualization. Use something simple like the sun, a moon, a star, however you want, but choose only one. And then if you have a lot of thoughts coming in to help you maintain your peace, you can use the mantra. You can choose your own word, or you can use my mantra that I use in my temple. That is Samma Arahang. Repeat them and recite them over and over until there are no more thoughts. And that is how we do. All right, everyone. Thank you, Miss Helen. If you are ready, let's begin our inner peace time. Now is the time for our inner peace. Let's begin by close your eyes. Relax your mind and body. Adjusting yourself, sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position, where you won't feel any tension on your body. Relax truly, checking yourself, beginning from the top of your head. Relax down to your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Loose your eyelids. Don't use your eyes or try to look inside yourself. Imagine that you don't need to use your eyes in your meditation, and relax all the muscles in your face down to your neck and shoulder. Adjusting your back and body properly, free from all the tension you might have. Relax your abdomen, allowing yourself breathe in and breathe out easily. Continue further down to your legs, your knees, all the way to your feet completely, making your whole body feeling most comfortable during the meditation. When you are done, adjust your body. Let's move on to adjust your mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside in this moment. The time for the mind to rest Begin by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Fill your mind with joy or happiness while you breathe in. The mind that finds its peace and joy is the mind that is ready for the meditation. So imagine that you are alone in a place that makes you feel calm, relaxed, and comfortable, like somewhere in the nature, feeling as you are floating. Your body is very light and empty, nothing inside, like an empty vessel. Then move your mind, allow your mind coming back into your body from its wandering the moment you wake up in the morning. Letting your mind slowly coming back and gently rest anywhere that you feel comfortable. To rest your mind inside your body and begin to observe your mind from there. Observe the mind, observe your feeling, your inner peace, sharing this feeling with yourself. Let the mind stay and be an observer, like you are watching a television. You are just an audience. Observe your own mind while relaxed, truly, both body and mind. Maintain your focus by lightly imagine the sun shine inside yourself at the place where you rest your mind. Observe the sun peacefully. At the same time, calm your mind and free yourself from the thoughts that may arise by applying the mantra in your mind. And the mantra is Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Continue on. Recite your mantra over and over until your mind has climbed down. All the mantra fade away by itself. Let's take our time together in this moment, finding ourselves inner peace for a little while until the appropriate time. still, relax both body and mind. Let your mind stay in your body. When your mind becomes still, the peace, the joy would arise. Expand this feeling in your mind. Cover your whole body. Expand the feeling of peace and happiness, making yourself become the center, sharing this energy, this feeling with everyone that we love, like our family, our friends, and all the people that we know, beginning with your own house, sharing this further to your neighbor, your hometown, the country, and eventually everyone in this world. The mind that finds its joy will find its goodwill, compassion for everyone to be free from suffering. So sharing this peaceful feeling, the goodwill, sharing this feeling with no boundary, as far as you can. Spend a few moments, spread our love in kindness. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Relax both body and mind. Continue to maintain your focus inside yourself while relax both body and mind after the meditation. Continue on like this as long as you can, so you may find peace everywhere you go. Then slowly, gently open your eyes. Oops. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your inner peace time with me. We have quite a few people joining in after. Well, don't be shy. You can leave your name, your local time, and the place, so that way I can get to know you. Now, let's see. If you are new, you can go ahead, leave the comment as follow. If you are regular, you may leave the comment now. For those who are relaxed, leave the comment as 1. For those who are feeling so much relaxed, like your body disappear for a while, or your body is transparent with all your surrounding, leave the comment as 2. If you experience inner light or brightness, leave the comment as 3. Anything else that I didn't mention, you may ask the question and think about meditation. Now is the time. If I see your comment, I'll get back to you. If I don't see it on time, I will reply on the comment after. And so everyone, let me check your meditation, if you did correctly or not. Go ahead, now is the time. GoodQandA, wandering mind today though. That's alright, don't worry. I have that sometime. But well, sometimes we have a good meditation, sometimes we don't have a good meditation, but we keep going either way. That is the only way that can help us perfect and improve in meditation. So, don't mind, just continue again next time. Let's see. Mr. Shi 1, Miss Patty 2. What happened? You worry about something, Miss Patty? Usually got 3, but that's alright. Maybe it's getting cold now, isn't it? Hey, next week is Halloween, you know. Mr. Go 1. Eileen, wonderful. Then of spreading, glowing 3. Wow, Miss Erin, that's a surprise. That's good. Not sleeping, right? Miss Claudia 2. Miss Lilia 2. Alright, that's good. Miss Lilia, you still up? Well, hopefully you can join us on mindfulness and relaxation online course. Next year we start a new course on level 1. It will be on Zoom, but you can watch it, the rerun, so you can feel more comfortable. So hopefully you can join us too. Really looking forward for that. Miss Catherine 2, Jesse 1, Mr. Kuma 1, Mercedes 1 and 4. What happened? 4, could you explain a little bit? That way I can get to know what it is. Miss Helen, practicing the 35% rule, keeping the me in the present. That's good. Stay with the present. What we aim to do in meditation. The more we stay in the present, the more less worry we will have. Leanne 2, I need to help in today. I'm patient with myself. Glad I could be with you all. Well, thank you very much, Miss Eileen. Well, I hope you enjoy your inner peace time. Is worth your time. Well, everyone, is there anyone else more? No, any more question? No? All right. The thing about the meditation, not to be neglected, is when you are not meditate, one of the practice that you can gain and maintain your experience is stay in the present. What enough said is that when you are in the present, you are more likely to maintain your mind within yourself. You will be thinking, do things maybe a little bit slower, but you gain in control and go at your own pace. In like this, when you maintain your focus like this, you are less likely to make mistake and use your time more efficient. Try this, and you will find yourself that you will be more enjoy, that you can get yourself more progress in your work or whatever you wish to do. Stay in the present, but once your mind in the present, do not let it wander. You can visualize an object to keep yourself be focused, not keep it wandering again. Our mind are easily distracted through our sense. Like for example, when you are listening to me right now on Facebook or listening on YouTube, we are also broadcasting on YouTube, you know. If there are some noise or something coming up, it could disturb your focus. So therefore, it's quite easily distract. So if you practice to maintain your focus, you are less likely to be wearing by those distractions. Let's see. Pain in my knees and legs, need to adjust. Ah, I see. Mercedes, when you are having the pain, that's all right. But when you are adjusting, this is a trick. When you feel pain, I'm feeling pain. You can choose to ignore them and go further if you like that kind. But if you like to choose to be more comfortable and relaxed, before you move your legs, maintain your visualization or mantra. Slowly move so that way your distraction would not be wave 100% to your legs or your pain. Once you finish your adjusting, come back to focus again. This way you can continue much easier and better. Try that again next time, okay? Hopefully this helped everyone. Before we part today, there is some announcement. Next week, actually, I thought I remember it wrong, so I announced it last week very wrong. Was that I thought it full moon on Sunday. In fact, when I checked my calendar and your calendar, it's on Saturday. So that's Saturday night. Next week, we will in my time. In your time could be morning. So hopefully everyone can join us on the full moon. Because it's the full moon, we will do it on Zoom. So hopefully everyone join us on the full moon and bring your candle. But if you don't have your candle, you can use your flashlight or your cell phone to turn on joy our light of peace ceremony. We normally light the candle on the full moon when we find the brightness from inside through our stillness or inner peace. Signify the light by light the candle, bring the light from inside, shine it outside. The light of peace. If everyone invite people to come join, the light of peace can be spread. At this time, many people also need their inner peace. So a little bit of inviting wouldn't hurt. 1 hour of their time for once a month, I'm sure you can do that. So bring your friend, join us on the light of peace on the full moon night or full moon day. Depend on where do you live, but still looking at the sky when there are no sunshine. The moon is still full. That's everywhere we are living in the world is still full moon. So everyone, hopefully you can join us on this full moon. And yes, at the same time, like in iPSunday now, 8:30. Okay, depend on where do you live. Check your schedule. Hopefully you join us on Zoom. Everything, all details are already posted on our Facebook page. Hopefully you can join us. One more announcement is level 2 course also open. If you join our Inner Peace Sunday regularly, but you have not joined level 1, you are okay to join us too. This time we are using Google Classroom and we have experiment testing. It's quite working very well. So hopefully you're joining us on this, and we stop accept application on November 5th. We announce whoever are able to join us on November 1st from there on. So hopefully everyone, you are welcome to join us. If you don't have money to pay fee, don't worry. I'm open this willing for everyone who are willing to learn, not just apply and never come, never join activity. I do this because I want to share. So if you like to learn further, come join us on our My On or Mindfulness Relaxation online course, everyone. And so that is the announcement for our activity for next week. So there will be full moon on Saturday night, 8:30, and our inner peace Sunday on Sunday too. So hopefully everyone, I'm looking forward to see you all again next week. Come back again next time. Thank you very much for joining us. If you like this program, don't forget to like and share. Thank you. See you again next time.